Golden Setups.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Golden Setups. I'm your host, Golden Focus, here with another How I Traded SPX Plus. All right, today I'm just going to go over my trades real quick, get straight to the point. And I am going to share percentages, not dollar amounts, because I don't want anyone to get caught up on dollar amounts. I'm teaching my children and quite a few other groups how to do this. And I don't want them to get caught up on dollar amounts, because it's going to be relative depending on your account size and your contract sizes or your lot sizes or whatnot. All right, let's jump right into it. All right, right now what we're looking at SPY. I actually did an SPX trade today, 125%. Right now we're looking at the 5-minute. The day is still moving. It is Monday, June 26th, roughly around 1:19. We've got a few hours left of the trading day. And so here we are today. I know this looks kind of a little bit like a mess, but I'm going to break it down for you. All right, so starting at the day, we had a nice little rally, nice little run up. You see all these wicks over here. We rejected some things. There was something around here that we were rejecting. Every time we got above here, we had a hard time closing above here. And so then we dropped below. My first sign of weakness was this drop below the 9, and we had a hard time closing or getting above the 9. And then we had our first drop. Now this first drop right here, I had like that, oh, I'm late, because this is what I was looking for. I was looking for a way to draw the trend line, but I couldn't find any at the time. And so once we had that first drop, I'm like, all right, cool. I went ahead and drew my trend line, and then we had a new candle open up over here on the 5-minute. We did drop all the way down below this purple line right here. That's the 200-day moving average. I do pay attention to that on. This is SPY we're looking at right now. I do pay attention to that very much. I find it very helpful. We did drop below it. Then we came back up, opened up a new candle, came up, and I saw that we were rejecting the 200-day moving average right around here. So I was like, all right, cool. And then for some reason, I couldn't get filled. I could not get filled. We had a nice little drop. We had a new candle open up again. And then we dropped again even further, got bought back up. Then we came back up and hit the 920 cross, had a hard time. Just notice with the 9 and 20, I look at it differently than most people, but just notice how we had a hard time closing above here. Same thing, hard time closing above the 200-day. So I went ahead and drew my trend line this time, got in right around here once we broke down, and I rode that all the way down to here, and that felt really good. 125% on that trade. Very happy about that trade. But then after that, saw that we kept dropping, but the ride down here has been like really rough, and it looks like we might be wedging, it looks like we might be channeling down. So not really too sure about that, but that was my SPX trade. Wish I would have got in earlier up here and I was able to ride that all the way down here. That was my original intent, but again, I was just late. I got a lot of things going on, and I just couldn't catch it in time. So but I was glad I was able to catch this and move that down. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to here and show you my Tesla trade as well. Oh, actually, let me show you my Forex, my NAS trade. And while that's coming up, let me just prove to you guys. I know some people like to see the proof here. Let's see if I can get that 125% here. Here it is. All right, there it is. All right, there's that Bud Light. There was a swing if you guys are in the free Telegram channel. I talked about how I'm swinging Bud Light. I was up 21% this morning. It's down a little bit. I'm not going to be paying attention to it until Friday, so I'm going to let that one ride and let that one rock. If I start to see some shakiness, I'm still green on it, and then I'll get out or whatnot. Here's the 125% for SPX, and then Tesla I got in. I'm going to share that with you. I'm up really nice at this current moment, but I'm actually going to be swinging that one as well. If I don't see any type of, unless I see any type of turbulence, but the plan is to swing this Tesla as well. All right, let's go ahead and jump over to, since I'm talking about Tesla, let's jump over to Tesla. Sorry guys for being all over the place. All right, so here's Tesla right now as we speak. I got in, so here's what I was doing. Okay, so this is Tesla on the 15-minute. Okay, looking at Tesla on the 15-minute, we had a nice little rally in this morning. Look at what we hit, this purple jagged line over here. That's my 200-day moving average. So I don't like to keep a lot of things. I know it might not it might not look as clean as people who trade with like nothing on their charts, but the 200 day is something I keep important. Then I got the 9, which is the red line, and then the 20, which is the yellow line, and then the dots, which is the VWAP. Between those things and the levels and trend lines, like it's enough for me to know what to do. And so we rejected the 200 day moving average. We just kept dropping. Now, admittedly, I was not paying attention to Tesla in the morning, but then you can see this trend line here. You see this little time thing over here, this trend line. I got an alert, and like boom, Tesla just crossed over your trend line. So then I went ahead and checked it out, and we had dropped here. I did look at another trade, and so I was kind of slow as far as getting into this one, and I thought I was late because ultimately this would be my target right here, 249.66, and looks like by the time I got to this, we were already there. We had a new candle open up, and we moved all the way back up, and then we rejected. This. This is a really, really big trend line. I'm gonna go to a higher time frame because you guys know I do multi-time frame trading. You see this trend line right here. All right. I noticed that we rejected that on the hourly. On the 15 minute, and so that was my entry. You see this huge wick right here. That was my entry. I got into puts here, and I just kind of sat back and relaxed after that. Because we were below not only this trend line, but we were below this trend line, which encompasses multiple days, as you can see. And so anyhow, I've been waiting for that, waiting for this trade too. And so I got in here, and I'm still in the trade right now as we speak. All right, and let's look at NAS 100. NAS 100 for those Forex traders. Oh man, this was an awesome trade here. So we moved up. So I've been tracking NAS 100, and you can see right now, looking at my let me come to the hourly real quick so you guys can see a little bit more. I've been tracking these two trend lines, right? This one is a little bit brighter because I had a feeling that we were going to drop more so than we were going to be moving up, but we did break up above this trend line. I didn't take this trade, then after that we rejected. Now the moment that we rejected back into this wedge that we were in, that was my first sign of weakness. All right, and then after that I had this trend line drawn, and when we broke there, that's where I got into my first few lots. And then after that, once we broke down below here, I got into a few more. I did take some profits over here at this fib level, I did take some profits over at this fib level, and then after that called it a day. And then after that I actually had like another lot open. I was like, I forgot about it. And so and then after that I did get out of the trade somewhere around here, to be in green. This was an amazing trade. This is kind of like my second week in Forex, utilizing my trade plan. NAS 100 seems to be like moving like SPX. I doubled this small account, and I'm not ashamed to say that in doing this with MetaTrader and Sway Markets and doing this, I did like blow like one or two very small accounts just to kind of get used to what this is. But this more recent account, now that I'm like, okay, I get what to do, when to get in, when to get out, and how the lot sizings work. I mean, it's just like, man, this has been phenomenal. So I'm really excited about this because here I am making this money here in the afternoon. But if you were following me in the free Telegram channel last week, I was making money like this, in the middle of the night, like 11 o'clock p.m., 12 a.m., 1, 2 in the morning, and I'm, it's these huge moves. I'm able to capitalize on these huge moves. So really, really happy and excited about that. But anyhow, that was my NAS trade. Feel good about that. Double the small account. So I'm going to be looking to scale up soon. I'm going to be putting a strategy together for when to trade options, when to trade Forex. But anyway, that was my rationale between for my trades. You guys can see, like, this is the same trades. I got the same trade plan. I'm not doing anything different. I'm not mixing it up. I'm not remixing it. It's the same trade plan. And so anyhow, hopefully that was helpful. Hope you guys could see and understand that. I would highly encourage you guys to jump into the free Telegram channel. I am launching a new Discord here in the next coming weeks. It's going to be pretty awesome. Shout out to everybody who traded live with me on Friday. I gave a little bit of details on that. We're going to see some pretty game-changing stuff in this Discord. But anyway, those who will be able to join, it's going to be limited. It's going to be limited, at least initially. All right. So if you are interested in joining me in this new Discord group, you go ahead and join the free Telegram channel, and all the information is going to be there. I'm going to be posting a link, and again, it's going to be limited sign up initially. All right, definitely want to highly encourage you guys to join up there, and also gave some pretty pretty banger play today. An SPX, a nice little SPX scalp, hit that one out the park. Felt good about that one. That was 30%. Congratulations to those who made money with me there in the free Telegram channel today. And I want to take a second and show you guys something. All right, guys, this is goldensetups.com. This is my base. This is my home base. This is where I do everything from. All right. And just in a nutshell, for those of you guys who are new, I train people to do just this, exactly what I do on a day-to-day. My master class is full and sold out, so I still have that going on. And shout out to all you guys in my master class. You guys are hitting it out the park. Very proud of what you guys are doing. But anyhow, yeah, we do live trading on Fridays. So shout out to all the guys who were live trading with me on Friday. That was a lot of fun. We might be switching it to Thursdays. When that happens officially, you'll see this change over here, live trading on Thursdays. But I'm gonna try one more Friday, and then we'll see what happens from there. I do one-on-one personal trade coaching, so feel free to book a session here. Those are cool. And then after that, we do have a weekly newsletter as well. And for those of you guys, I definitely want to highly recommend if you come over here to education. All right, and you can see these videos, 3 ultra profitable golden setups to double your account. I had one of my students, and you can see that in the free Telegram channel here. One of my students on Friday doubled their account using the methods that she learned from here. So shout out to her. Great job. Very proud of you. And definitely want to let everybody know, hey, come check this out. It's only $97. You'll make that money back. All right. But hey, that's up to you. And then after that, we have charting the best levels to keep you precise and profitable. For those of you guys who, when I tell you to take profits at this level, go ahead and take profits at this level. And then after that, we see a big bounce or we see a big rejection at that level. How do I do that? I teach it right here. I'm showing you exactly how to chart the best levels. And so when you stack this 3 ultra profitable setups to double your account and the methods taught here, and you stack that on top of this, man, your win rate is going to increase. All right. And then on top of that, we got 2 more to go. We got winning trend lines and demand zones. That's coming up soon. That's another VIP sauce session. That's what these are called. And then after that, we have one more called mastering the multi-time frame trading. Once you have all 4 of those things, you pretty much understand, what I'm doing on day to day. And hey, maybe you might not need to subscribe to this anymore because now you get it. But anyhow, I really appreciate you guys spending some time with me. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you decided to stay here, stick with me, and watch this video. So I really appreciate you guys. Thank you very much, and talk to you guys soon. But don't forget, trade the setup, trade confident, and live life. Take care.
Golden Setups.